Welcome, ladies. So sorry for the delay. I'm still learning how to navigate, honor our sacred time, which is a beautiful concept that doesn't really exist, and yet we are living by it. So let's take a couple breath cycles together, and I'm gonna take some agua florida to help myself arrive in this moment. I invite you to do the same. Just make yourself really comfortable. Grab some Palo Santo or flower essences or whatever you have to really make yourself feel at home and at ease. Drink some water, grab some water, and just sit down to open yourself for this transmission. Allow your divine feminine essence to relax as the outer circumstances are perfect and she can really feel good in her skin. You can really feel good in your skin to be fully here now, present, receptive to anything that wants to flow through, anything that wants to touch you, penetrate you. From this Transmission Thursday, I'll be sharing about the sacred marriage, which is really close to my heart and which I have been journeying with for a while now. And I'm really gonna dive deeper into integrating what I've been sharing this week, how empowerment of the divine feminine and the warrior queen can really truly support us as women in cultivating this inner marriage, in restoring balance between the masculine and the feminine, and in bringing them together to your heart, which we symbolize with this beautiful mudra, namaste, that we are using a lot in yoga. And yeah, I just use it all the time. Not even consciously anymore. It's just like a normal mudra in my life, in my practice. So that's what we're striving for, to really incorporate these beautiful practices throughout our lives that support us coming into balance, into peace, into harmony, coming home to ourselves. Because I believe ultimately that's what we're longing for, to really feel good in our skin, good in our body, to feel at home, at peace, at ease. That's what I'm longing for, and that's what I'm integrating in my life, and what I'm also integrating in my teachings, in my mentorship. Because I have experienced that this is the key to living a good life, to living our best lives, to stepping into our greatest potential. And we can only do that when we are really at peace, relaxed within ourselves. So everything can come from our inner depth to the surface and can come out and shine. So yeah, with that being said, I would love to guide us on a little meditation to really tap in and tune in to find out. So bring one hand on your womb, one hand on your heart. Close your eyes down. And tap into your breath. Feel your breath flowing in through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let it out. Whatever wants to come out, whatever is ready to go, breathe it out. Relax your jaw, Open your mouth slightly and feel with every exhale some tension leaving your body. And let go of the busyness of your mind, of your life, and allow yourself this moment with yourself. No agenda, just being here now. And trusting that you are safe, trusting that you are held, trusting that you are loved. Allowing your womb and your heart to build this beautiful connection. And allow this connection to expand and to envelop you. So you can truly feel the safety of your temple body. You are safe. To be yourself, to be fully you. With all aspects, with all light, with all shadow, with everything that is alive within you. Taking a couple more breath cycles together here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. And then slowly inviting little movements into your hips. Start circling your hips. Start bringing some movement into your temple body. Feel your pelvis, feel your yoni, feel your womb. Feel your sitting bones touching the ground, moving on the ground. Feel your legs, feel your feet that connect you to Mama Gaia. Feel your belly that rises and falls with every breath. Feel the palm of your hand on your womb. Feel your chest. Feel your breasts. Feel the palm of your hand resting on your heart. Feel the warmth of your skin. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Keep breathing, connecting. Feel your back and your ancestors standing behind you, holding you, strengthening your back. Send some love and honor and respect to the past, to all that have walked before you. Start rolling your shoulders a little bit, moving your shoulders. Feel your arms, start moving your arms, circling your wrist, moving your fingers. Connect to each and every part of your body, your elbows. Start lifting your arms, stretching yourself like a cat. Stretching one palm of the hand a little bit higher than the other. Breathe. Look up, connect to the sky, to the heavens. Invite your soul family to guide you, to protect you, to love you, to send some light coats, some stardust, and then shower yourself with this stardust. Allow the golden light frequency to enter your whole body. Bless your body with the stardust. And bring the palms of your hands together in this Namaste Mudra. And bow down in front of yourself. Bow down in front of your beauty. Bow down in front of your grace. Bow down in front of your courage and strength. Feel the connection between the masculine and the feminine energies within you. Lift your crown again and come back to your comfortable seat. Feel free to shift the position if it's a little bit uncomfortable already. Welcome back, sister. It's so good to have you here. Hello, Petra. Welcome. Yeah, so the sacred marriage has been one of the most transformative pieces of information that I got since I have received this transmission, this download, and this information. My life has shifted a lot. Actually, I think now it was 3 years ago, in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I have to think for a moment here. No, it must have been 2018. 2018, 19 was last year, 18. It's a little bit confusing to travel back in time for me, to remember when all these beautiful initiations happened. So 2017, I had my yoga teacher training. No, it must have been 2018 in June. So 2 years ago, a little bit more than 2 years ago. I hope that's right. If not, it's also okay. But what I wanted to say was that within the mentorship, within my global Temple Body Arts mentorship that I attended and that I'm still in, we traveled to Costa Rica, all of us beautiful women, and we had this 10-day initiation with my mentor Sophia Tom, which was just mind-blowing. And it's still, I think now I have integrated, but for approximately 1.5 years, it still had effects on me. I mean, it still does, but it's like these waves keep coming and these revelations keep coming. So during this initiation, at the end of the initiation, we did this beautiful little ritual ceremony day where we married ourselves. So it was the sacred marriage for each woman, and actually I wore the same dress. So it's kind of really mind-blowing how all of this came together and how now I'm teaching what I've been experiencing and how I've been able to integrate all that I received with such beautiful ease and grace in the end, and how I'm now able to embody it and share it. And it's kind of really humbling for me to look back and to see all the transformation that has happened. So yeah, it was this magical day, and all of us, we lined up in an angel walk. That's how Sophia calls it, where one woman stands like at the beginning, and the other women are standing like on each side. So it's like a walk, like a pathway through the women, and then you get this silk veil over your head. And I think in the beginning, Sophia and Gia Lady and Andrea, they turned us like, so we were spinning. It was funny, like, so you were spinning a little bit, and then they sent you down the hallway, the pathway, the angel walk, and each woman whispers something beautiful into your ear, like, you are so loved, you are so beautiful, and just all these blessings come from each side as you're walking with this veil, and you're just like feeling, you're in the moment, you're walking down this angel walk on the path to your sacred marriage. And then, that's so yummy. And then, yes, it is so beautiful, Petra. Yeah. I mean, I would love to do it. Like, I would love to host something like that. I will. I will host something like that soon. That's like a dream that I'm sending out right now. So, yeah, you walk down this beautiful pathway, and then you come to this, um, like, it was like a mandala of flowers and leaves and all these beautiful offerings from Mama Gaia. And I think you can take, yeah, then you can take the veil off, and you're bowing in front of the altar and in front of Mama Gaia and in front of yourself, and you're walking around and just offering something from your heart, like a little dance or a little movement or a little prayer, and all the women watch you as you do it. So they are your allies, your witnesses, and then you are married. I mean, that was like the ceremony itself. Of course, everything else is a lot of preparation and just getting into the groove and getting into the vibe. But that was kind of the ceremony, and I mean, I'm still touched, and I didn't really understand the power and the potency at that time. I didn't really understand what we were doing. I was just like, whoa, this is so amazing. I cannot even believe I'm here with all these amazing women. Who am I to be here? I had all these doubts in my head, and yeah, I just went with the flow, but I always had this little voice in my head that I'm not good enough for it. So it took me really 1.5 years to integrate this experience and to start believing that I'm worthy. I'm worthy of all the gifts that are in my life. I'm worthy of these amazing women, of this beautiful mentor, of this experience of marrying myself in Costa Rica, in the jungle, at the beach. Just like so many blessings. There were too many blessings, like that it blew my mind. Like my mind couldn't believe it, couldn't grasp it. So it took all this time to integrate. And I feel now I have integrated it as when you're able to share something, when you're able to teach something, it is a sign that you have truly integrated it. Because explaining something, teaching something is the next level after learning. So it is like you have understood, so now you can teach. And that's why I know that now I have embodied the sacred marriage. And of course, it's a never-ending field. You always have the next level, the next deeper layer. And when you have embodied the sacred marriage within you, you can start building and witnessing the sacred marriage so outside of you, with a partner or just within any relationship. Because if you have truly embodied that, you are able to meet someone else on this level, on eye level. And I notice now my relationships have up leveled. They are on a different scale. They have never been as beautiful and as respectful, as honoring, as I am able to meet someone in this wholeness where I do still have the voice in my head sometimes of like comparison, of self-doubts, of like a little bit of this nagging feeling, but they are very silent, they are fading, and whenever I interact, I'm able to let it go, like most of the time. So now I'm truly in this dance of bringing what I have learned from within also into my outer world, and yeah, really empowering also other people and other women to do the same. And yeah, just sharing this experience and sharing what I have moved through can now inspire you to do the same. And that's actually why I shared it, because I wanted to demonstrate what power this has, like this knowing and this practice to really harness this inner marriage and really look at these aspects and bring them to the light through the darkness, through the shadow. And what we need is what I've shared in the beginning. We need to empower the divine feminine within us, because we are these feminine beings, we are women, and we have been suppressed, we have not been taken seriously. So this is such a deep ingrained program that we need so much love and empowerment. And I can tell you from my experience, I have only received that, what I needed, in sisterhood, in true, crystal clear, loving sisterhood. And this is the sisterhood that my mentor Sophia Tom holds, the space that she creates with this really strong sword of discernment, with these really strong boundaries and rules and values. And that's what we need to heal. We need this safe space where we truly feel held and seen and loved. Because yeah, that's how we heal, and that's how we can receive all this love, all this empowerment. And we need so much love. Like, we need only love and only positivity in order to really thrive. That's the divine feminine that has been suppressed. So she's like really scared and really fragile. And that's what a beautiful medicine woman told me. Like, in the beginning of this journey, she told me, like, my inner woman is nearly invisible. Like, she's not here, because she was so afraid and so hurt. So we need to really love her up and empower her to be able to stand in her honor, in her respect as the queen she truly is. And then the masculine just needs to hold space, actually. He needs to be there and present and hold space. So I am creating this space, this safe space for women and for the divine feminine to heal, because that will change the world. That will alter all of our lives and the whole experience on this planet. We need the divine feminine to heal in order to co-create a new paradigm. So let's see what Petra shared. Great idea. And in that same vibe of teaching, the last step of healing is using all the shit you have been through to help and inspire others. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Our biggest wounds can be our biggest gifts. So it is a way shore. The wound and the fear is a way shore to your liberation. So when you notice that you have this big fear, this big resistance, dare to look at it, dare to sit with it, and it will show you so much. It will guide you to your deepest essence. And yeah, it is okay. It is okay to have this wound and to feel it in order to heal it. It is okay to show up even though you are wounded. You don't have to be perfect right away. And some wounds may never be fully healed, and that's our gift. So I often feel my heart like hurting, and my heart is my biggest asset. So whenever I feel this pain, this sadness, something in my heart, I know that it wants to tell me something. It wants to guide me to a gem. It wants to show me the way. So yeah, I invite you to do the same, to listen to your body and feel like what is your biggest wound? Like, which part of your body communicates with you? It is through our temple body that we truly learn how to listen to our soul. The soul comes through feelings, through emotions, and through sensations in our bodies. That's why, I teach embodiment, and I teach awareness and love towards our body. And yeah, so just coming back to the sacred marriage, um, where was I? Just taking a moment to come back to myself and to find the connection points. Yeah, so I have birthed this archetype of the warrior queen, and I've shared also a little bit about her because she's kind of an archetype to connect to empowerment, to make empowerment more real. Like how, like, okay, empowerment, but how do I empower myself? And then that's where the warrior queen comes in, this new archetype that we are journeying with. Petra is also in our group in Fall in Love with Yourself, in this group journey that I'm hosting. And we're actually entering the third month, which is empowerment. And we're opening sacred space today for the warrior queen. And she is truly your ally. She is the embodiment of masculine and feminine that can really hold you, that can really connect you to your core, to your strength, and to your to the place where you can feel safe and where you can feel that you are at home and it is okay to be yourself. So she wants to support you in whatever challenges arrive in your life. She's here to support you and to remind you of your inner marriage and that you are whole within you. You don't need any external validation ultimately if you're truly connected to yourself. And of course, it is always this dance, like to also accept love and help and support, and then also to come back to yourself. Like we're not living in this flat world. We are living in this 3D, 5D world. There are so many layers, so many aspects. So it is never only one thing. And usually paradox is what is real. So if it's like a paradox, like I'm teaching self-love, and also I'm very aware that we're only able to truly thrive if we are in relationship, in community, in co-creation and love towards another. So loving the self for me means loving the soul, loving our essence, and then through this love, through this true love, we are able to share true love with others. So that's what self-love actually means for me. I'm continuously redefining and learning about what love means and what self-love means, because this is such a huge theme in my life, and it will be for the rest of my life. So I'm really trying to get the gist, get the grasp, and understand this concept. I mean, to know what it means for me in each moment and know that it can also transform. So yeah, if any of these things really resonate with you, if you feel very turned on and very inspired by the warrior queen, by empowerment, by self-love, please feel free to reach out. I'm here to support you on this journey. This is my passion and my mission. And yeah, I'm a self-love mentor. I offer one-on-one coachings, mentorings, and we are just diving into the third month of our Fall in Love with Yourself group journey, and the temple doors are still open until the 15th, so next week, Wednesday. So there is a lot of capacity and option for you to dive deeper if you desire to do so. We need as many women in their power as possible. This is really the time to rise. This is the time for the divine feminine to thrive and for us women to come together and to support each other. Yeah, that's it. That's what wanted to come through me to you today. And I hope you really enjoyed listening, tuning in, and I hope you received some gems for yourself that you can integrate into your life. Let's take some deep breath cycles together, just integrating for a moment, placing one hand on the heart, one hand on the womb, and coming into stillness and silence for a moment here. Breathing, feeling, observing all that is going on within you, all that has been moved within you. And what does your heart and your womb tell you right now? How can you love yourself more in this moment? What do you need? What is the next right step for you today, for you on your path? How can you invite empowerment into your life? What are you struggling with? Just noticing all that you are noticing and taking the time to integrate. So if you have the possibility after this transmission, just take your time to journal, to go for a walk, to do something really slow, and continue listening, continue tuning in, as this is how we truly receive and integrate. This is what our heart needs, this is what the divine feminine needs. Integration, silence, rest. Taking one last deep breath together. Inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out slowly. And then bring back movements, stretch one more time. And bring the palms of your hands in front of your heart. It was my pleasure to be with you here now. Thank you for your presence. Your presence is appreciated. Your presence is valued. I see you, sister. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Have a beautiful rest of your day. See you soon. Namaste.